Yes! Let's rock and roll with another box set series. We got part 8 up here. But before I get to the box set, it's actually a little bit of hint as to what it is. And a certain king on here might know what that is. Winter King. What? Before I get to that, though, I just want to talk about a couple things before I get to it. Jeff, 74 Poker. Where the fuck is this guy? Does anybody know where he is? There's been no activity on his account for like a month. And over that, I think. And I'm just wondering if anybody knows what's up with him, if he's said anything to anybody, if it's kind of weird. He just like disappeared and he just stopped making videos, and I don't know. It'd be awesome if anybody could tell me what's going on with him, if anybody knows what's up with Jeff, 74 Poker. Yeah. Second thing I wanted to get to was Danny. He was doing his drawing video, and that was an awesome contest draw, Danny. I just wanted to talk because he was showing all the Lions, Detroit Lions Stadium and Tiger Stadium for Detroit Tigers. And obviously you're a sports fan, and Detroit is a great sporting city. And this, I don't want to freak out the horror fans, the horror nation, but one of my other passions, I don't know if you've noticed by now, but it is sports, other than beer and women. But it is sports. And, well, let's just put it this way. Growing up, the freaks were supposed to stay away from the jocks, but the problem was I was both, because I was playing sports in school, but I never really hung around with the guys I played sports with. It was always, I was with the freaks, because the outcasts, because of basically the love of horror and metal. There's the other one of my other passions, metal, but I was good at sports, and I like sports. I don't know if anybody, if I know, because that was the whole point of being an outcast, a freak, is to fucking hate the jocks, but I was on both sides, so that's kind of fucked up. I never really participated too much in the sports, so like getting into it. I should have, though, because I know I was pretty good at football, but the whole point of this is I just want to show here. That's my fucking, yeah, my wonderfully clean closet. Don't look down. Don't look down. But there's a bunch of jerseys there. I have at least 10 jerseys. And that's the thing here. The closest major U.S. city to me is Seattle. As you can see there, that's Steve Largent vintage jersey I have. So yeah, I was pretty brainwashed into loving Seattle, and because they're right there. They're like, I think, 2-hour drive from here. But I also love the CFL too, and probably most Americans wouldn't even know what the fucking CFL is. Anyone out of North America, you wouldn't know. You might know the NFL. That's the big one, obviously. But the CFL is the Canadian Professional League for football. I have, I think, 3 Seahawks jerseys. Yeah, Largent, old school Tatupu, who's not there anymore, but I'm probably boring everyone with this. I have Canucks jerseys, so fuck 3 of those. That's my team. That's my, out of all the sports, of course, I'm Canadian. Hockey and Canucks are number 1. And probably everybody knows this who's seen my Facebook that I wear my jerseys and pictures and stuff. I'm not going to dwell too much on the sports thing, though, because obviously horror movies is fucking number 1 for me out of anything. I fucking love it with a passion, and you all know that. But let's get to this box set series before everybody falls to sleep with my sports bullshit. That was just for Danny. I was showing him because I saw it looks like he loves sports, and thought I'd show it. He probably won't even see this video anyways, but if he does, that'd be cool. Yeah, that was the hint earlier, and let's get this going. This is the box set that Winter King 1967 sent me, Sean. I never went into real detail of it, but I'm putting it in a box set series, buddy. Because this is a fucking great box set. So many underrated horror movies that they cleaned up really good. Like, that right there doesn't even look like a great picture of this, but the original picture of this was so terrible. It was like so grainy, and they did clean it up a lot, like, for this box set. Like, it was, but that's the way I actually liked the older horror movies in their original grainy, if it was low budget like this one. But that's one of the there's 5 movies on this box set. Doubt you'll see that. I'll read them out. Good Against Evil, Don't Look in the Basement, right there. Blood Tide, Death Screams, and Legacy of Blood. But this is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I've had it in my top 10 before, but probably would still be there. But it's, to me, the most underrated horror movie ever. Don't Look in the Basement. I have watched Death Screams, which was pretty good. Blood Tide, yeah, I did. That was pretty good too. Good Against Evil, that was one of the better ones, actually. Good Against Evil. And Legacy of Blood was good. They're all good. Very underrated horror movies that this box set. Look at that fucking cover, eh? Isn't that awesome? They even got R.I.P. at the top. Silence is next. So look at the inside. The inside is actually pretty crazy for the skull there. I think that's even crazier than the outside picture. The outside picture, but look at that. That's actually pretty cool on the inside of that skull. Fuck, that's crazy. He also sent me a few other things when I got this. That was the stuff he sent me. That's not in this box set. He actually sent me that. Oh, and that's the one. The Keep. I've never seen this. And then I realized that was that cover I used to see a long time ago in the video store. VHS style. It was just said The Keep, and it was like a bright light coming behind. I never saw this movie, and I forgot that you gave it to me. So I'll have to watch that, buddy. Luckily, I'm going through this. There's the inside. It's the same. This is a car. Yeah, that's what that is. Switch that open. And then it goes even more. It's actually pretty. That's pretty fucking sweet there. It's all the movies in it. And I got the disc, obviously, for this one in there. This is the fucking crazy ass ending to this one. But there's the inside of it. The disc is in there, obviously. Don't look in the basement. Just an amazing box set that Sean sent me. I don't think even you realized how great this was, Sean. This box set, because I remember you saying you just found it and you sent it to me, but very impressed with it, the design and everything. I love that cover. That's just amazing. And Don't Look in the Basement. If anybody doesn't know about Don't Look in the Basement, out of all the movies on here, if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's about this girl, a nurse that goes to a mental hospital thinking that she's going to work there. And a bit of a spoiler, but you know that phrase, the inmates are running the asylum? That's basically what's happening. She has no clue that the staff has been... Well, see, that would be the ending, so I can't give that away if anybody hasn't seen it. That would give away the ending. But there you go. There's the back of that. The side. And there. And there you go. There's my box set series number 8. Make sure you fucking watch this, people. Great horror movie. It's just fucking insane. Rock you later.